Okay, today we made $2,556. I'm gonna run through this. Originally I was bearish, I was completely bearish, but at the same time I was bullish. And what I mean by that is we got all this low resistance liquidity right here. So I was like, if we start giving bullish sentiment, I want to target that liquidity. Um, but I was bearish right now, especially because we was respecting this bearish gap. So I was like, all right, we can at least go take out London low. So once market open, as soon as it open, boom, take out the low. Cool. Then what I noticed was the S&P did not take out this low. So what does that mean? Bullish is going the opposite direction. So I needed more confirmation than that. So we got this bullish S&P from here to here, like that. Bullish S&P. So what I needed was for us to start going in the opposite direction. So we could delete this gap because this gap no longer matters. The original draw for the day was that 4 hour gap. Might have been a 1 hour gap. Wow, 1 hour don't really matter. Anyway, so the way I knew we was going in the opposite direction is because one, we have all this LRL, which stands for low resistance liquidity, all the way down this way. All this low resistance. Do I have something for low resistance? No, I don't. So I'm gonna delete this low resistance stuff. So the way for me to then flip bullish is I need some type of structure getting broke to the upside. So what I used for my confirmation was this gap right here, this 5 minute gap. This was my first confirmation, this 5 minute gap. If we disrespected this gap and started going in the opposite direction, then I was gonna flip bullish, which we completely shot through the gap. So boom, gap don't matter no more. So I was like, okay, cool. If we can maybe open up a gap and then respect the gap, then I'll for sure be ready to target this opposite liquidity. We open up this 5 minute right here. Mind you, I marked all this out while I was driving. I was driving to go to the airport. So I took the trade. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all. I took the trade on my phone. I took it on my phone. Literally. So anyway, it's real simple. We come down into this gap. See, the only part I messed up on is when I took it. Yeah, see, I took it. I took it straight off this candle. I did not wait for the inverse. So I was in drawdown for 13 minutes. About 13 minutes. Let's see. From here to here, I was in drawdown. 7 minutes. 7 minutes, I was in drawdown. Once we inverse this gap, I went break even. And then I went ahead and closed the trade there because I was driving. Like I said, I couldn't sit there and monitor the trade. But I ultimately, and I couldn't figure out, like, I just hurry up and placed to take profit because I couldn't like I said, I couldn't watch it. But I really could have targeted this opposing liquidity on the buy side because ultimately it oh shit, I gotta leave. It took it out. That could have been a $2,000 trade. That's crazy to think about. Like I could have made 2,000 across 4 accounts. That would have been $8,000 in a day. I could have made 8K. Like that just showed the potential. But shit, we back at it tomorrow. That's really it though. It was really that simple. I didn't really need too many confirmations. We took the sell side. We made an SMT. We shot through this little small gap. We came down back into the new bullish gap. We respected it and went in the opposite direction, targeting all of this low resistance liquidity. Simple.